throwing it up and getting out of the way.
And this time it goes the other way, and Nurkic controls, and the Blazers will have the first possession. It's going to be very interesting tonight to see how the Blazers compete, knowing they are shorthanded. They do have Yusuf Nurkic, who has just been outstanding, coming off a double-double in Game 4. And right away, big-to-big passing. Whiteside opens away. They want to get their rest, prepare for the next series, either against Houston or Oklahoma City, who you know will have a Game 6, potentially a Game 7, is Anthony Davis.
Gone dark zero on his social media, but he was saying that it still changes his temperament during this time. Well, he better be in the scouting report. I tell you what, I mean, we've seen Bubble Melo, he's good. And then we had Hoodie Melo, he's great. But I tell you what, we need closeout Melo tonight. He needs to take at least 22 shots, 25 shots, like he used to 10 years ago when he averaged 28 points.
Nice, 28 a game, 20 shots a game. I mean, that's the kind of Melo that might show up today. I don't know if he can log those minutes as AD scores one after. It has been anything but. Terry Stotts' team has been on the wrong end of the last 3. And a couple of big blowouts as well. Game 4, at one point, the Lakers had a 38-point lead and eventually a 20. McCollum gets the foul, and it looks like Whiteside, I don't know what's bothered him, but something's got him shaken up on the other end. Caldwell Pope skips it across to Anthony Davis for 3. He's got it smooth stroke for. And Nurkic will run the break. And how about Nurkic all the way? Can't finish on the other end. That would have been too good to be true. Nurkic has been terrific. Good to see him spry, running well, able to pick up his minutes after that gruesome injury. LeBron goes right down the lane.
Tell you what, JaVale McGee might want to try out for my Detroit Lions with that offensive line push right.
Man, just cleared the way. LeBron's been fantastic as usual in these playoffs, averaging over 25 a game. He's over 10 rebounds and 10 assists per game as well. Remember, he led the NBA in assists this year. Here's McGee going again. This time he scores on Nurkic. A little shin for JaVale McGee.
Tell you what, when his guys come to play, especially defensively, we've seen that with this team, the three-headed monster of AD, McGee, and Dwight Howard. Man, they're tough to score on, but Trent Jr.
Under by Sacramento has found a home with the Portland Trail Blazers. Here's LeBron going strong again, scores with a left hand and looking for a. CJ McCollum at the controls here tonight. Shakes KCP and buries a 3. CJ, is there more to it than that?
It really is. It's a little more to it than that, but you keep the basic principles. Stop penetration, make him shoot tough jump shots, keep vision and wear of him, just like you get.
Chris, the biggest decision the players had to make was answering the question, is our voice louder and more impactful in our own communities or here in the bubble as a collective? So one thing they're doing.
J.R. Smith hasn't been on the team, but when you put him in the 3-guard lineup along with Kuzma and Morris, I mean, this is a lineup that should be able to play great defense and switch Melo
to these playoffs for the Lakers. So time to get him a little bit of run. Not sure if we're going to see Waiters tonight. Dion Waiters have some headaches, migraine problem for the Clippers. Clippers have a chance to close out tomorrow. There's another turnover. Caruso with a couple of turnovers here in the last 2 possessions. C.J. McCollum goes to the hole and gets the friendly roll.
The family, and you know who he's close with, you know who he influenced, and again, as his sister Tiffany said, let's be inspired by the positivity.
Anthony Simons will be running as the backup point guard. He's got some scoring talent as well, but he does allow C.J. McCollum to play off the ball. James on the attack and count it. LeBron James, #1 seed, expectations for a championship. Whiteside gets a deep, can't score, and he's looking at his hand. He's been banged up tonight. LeBron got his Sonia on him, just backs him down, takes on 2 Blazers and scores and 1 again.
And even though you have the turnover, great job. It's just pressure. No guarantees on that, but Caruso making sure he's getting in the way.
And you know Caruso is going to stay engaged the whole game, and Alex Caruso, of course, EJ as well. LeBron James will pull it, goes up short. Carmelo, I'm going to start being quiet when Melo goes up for a rebound. Nice dish. And good finish at the rim as Jens with just 9 available.
Right now, Portland playing a box-and-one zone on LeBron James, which means he has one guy guarding him and everybody else is zoned up.
And he scores easily on his zone. Here's Simons now. Puts one up with 5 remaining in the quarter and is fouled on a 3-ball. 8 points a game and about 20 minutes per game. I mean, he's got it in him, and he looks like a player who's got a chance to pop. All the way in, denied, and that'll take us on the floor with 2 fouls after 10 points in his first 7 minutes of the game.
And like you just saw, that 7-footer just brought the ball up. Great play by Kuzma, KCP, but when AD brings it down, it makes you question that.
3-pointer up again. This one's down for C with 14 points. That's his second made 3. Off to a terrific start shooting the ball. Only 2 misses thus far. Jalen Horde having to check Davis now on the cutter. Contavious Caldwell.
That was just so simple. Get it to the best player on the floor. Let him draw a double team. Cut with integrity. Make the layup.
Simons for 3. Cashes it in.
Yeah, it's a traffic jam.
On the 4. Can be rough. I'm sure all of his friends and family perked up to the end of the seat. Got the Twitter thumbs going right there. My apologies. Here's C.J. McCollum again. 3-pointer is good. Short-handed and all. Putting up a fight here in this first half. We're all tied at 40. Blazers would love nothing more than to extend this series. Howard is fouled on his way in.
Points for their teams. It'll be tough to stop.
Well, think of them as a tandem center position. They're averaging together 17 points, 14 boards in 36 minutes. As Carmelo has to move it. Pushes it up ahead. Trent finding McCollum and Kuzma there. Nice defensive play. Spoiling a Portland break. Here's Caruso all the way in. Indicated finger comes back to play. He's got 3 fouls now. And the Blazers have to put Nurkic back on the floor maybe a little earlier than Terry Stotts had hoped. Lakers by 2. Bullet pass inside. Howard with the 2-handed. By the way, didn't have position, still got it. Now Caldwell Pope missing badly. Carmelo with another rebound. And he shakes Anthony Davis. Oh, vintage Melo.
A great equalizer. I think it is less of that kind of tangible momentum. You don't have the crowd on your back. The younger players have been scoring. And by the way, the game has evolved, and these players are really, really good.
Ooh, and speaking of, he
wasn't playing in the league and couldn't find a job. That's when he would just wear his big skull hat in the gym and sweat it out. So don't forget Scully Melo.
Blazers with the lead and a runner by Siege here in the second quarter. This is a surprising start for these short-handed Portland Trailblazers. It's a 16-7 run right now. C.J. McCollum has 17 in the game.
This is when you cut. This is when you move. Let the big fella be your point guard from the post.
Danny Green. McCollum has 3. Carmelo has a couple, as does Simons. Davis misses a 3. Now it's Trent on the move. Trent will pull up a 3-pointer, and he'll hit it. Another made 3. Game 4. Touch pass inside. Howard can't get it to go. Blazers by 3 with a chance to add to it. McCollum's got 17, leads it for Nurkic. Able to secure it and scores at the rim. Or checks Green. And now LeBron working off the screen from Davis. A little 2-man game here. LeBron hesitates. Now he goes, and LeBron scores at the rim.
Great block, chop block by one of the big fellas, clearing the way for LeBron. That's what AD did that last game. It out tonight.
He just brings a smile to my face. He just giving it to LeBron right there. And they're great friends, too. Competing hard against one another in this series. Down in the corner, KCP. And now LeBron for 3. He's got it. True. First made 3 of the night. He's got 17 points in this first half. Carmelo with 14 points. Looking at that comparison. I think Davis got a hand on it, but it's reporting there, Jared. Thank you for that. And without Damian Lillard, the Blazers have stepped up and delivered as Nurkic scores at the rim. Here you're reporting on Rondo. Rajon Rondo still has not played yet for the Lakers. What's his status at this point?
Yeah, crazy situation. Just to refresh everybody, he had the hand injury, which required surgery. He was ready to return from that a couple of days ago, but then started warming up on the court prior to Game 3. His back acted up on him. He's had severe back spasms. The positive step, Rondo was able to practice yesterday with the team when they did some 5-on-5 scrimmages. However, not ready to be active just yet for
the Lakers if, in fact, they do advance. And they are in a closeout game tonight, but they're getting all they want from the Portland Trailblazers. Trent kicks it to Melo. He'll fire up another three, and another one is down. 3 for 3 from behind the arc. He's got 17 now, C-Web.
I tell you what, he's going back in his bag, and that's what you want to see. And speaking of going back in his bag,
He had Defensive Player of the Year, won by Giannis Antetokounmpo. Davis certainly made his claim for that. Davis spun wide open. LeBron was patient.
Time right now to go rogue and try something else.
Coming to the close of this second quarter, McCollum and Davis. How about McCollum coming away with a rebound there? And it's swatted away. Lakers take it right back. LeBron with his head up. Probing behind the back. Davis to Howard. Two-handed jam.
Maybe your best player loves to pass. Everybody else has to follow suit.
LeBron will put up the final shot, and he knocks it down.
Come on, let's play Laker basketball, right? Drive the paint, play extra pass basketball. Okay, play for great shots every time down.
Boy, both teams competing hard in that first half. Portland really.
Inside tracks, we heard Coach Vogel talking offense. The message at the half, all defense. He says to me, if we could play some defense, the game will turn out for us.
Thank you, Jared. And Lakers in a closeout game trying to advance to the second round. Anthony Davis hits a three in the Lakers at half number 2.
Jared got the right intel, because I tell you, right now, Portland shooting 53%, 66% from the three-point line. And when
How about Miami, Milwaukee in the second round?
Let me say this about that series, and it's not a cop-out. It's just these teams are so good. I would not be surprised to see the winner of that series represent the East in the finals.
With Whiteside and Carmelo Anthony. What a pass by LeBron James. Caldwell Pope, no. Carmelo Anthony has it taken away from him. And that's why they're hanging in there right now. Only down 4. Caldwell Pope misses the layup. Went to the left hand and blew a tire on his way up. Melo now. Danny Green on him between the legs. Gets him up in the air. And a foul, and count it. Redemption. Carmelo Anthony with 23 points now and 6 rebounds in the game.
How about being efficient? 8 for 12. We usually used to see him maybe not have the greatest field goal percentage. Right now, he's shooting the lights out just like that.
Big shot by Continue. Here's Trent, little side step. James with a rebound. LeBron pulling Nurkic out with him. Directing traffic. Spreads the floor. Here goes LeBron. Freight train coming. Kicks it. Davis for 3. He's got it. Quickly, LeBron. He's got 23 points. Give him another assist. He's got 6 now. And there's a takeaway by Green. Contavious Caldwell Pope. Another one down for the Lakers. Timeout.
In the water. You know when they smell, they attack that much more.
Well, they're on a 10-0 run right now. LeBron James pulling Nurkic out. Now he's getting the play organized. And he'll step back for a 3 this time. And he buries the triple. Back now. It's a big piece for the Blazers moving forward. Kuzma trying to draw the foul. Hits the backboard. Now Hazonia on the break. Hazonia sends it to Trent. Nurkic will go to work. Markieff Morris on him. Nurkic pounds his way in, puts it up, and count the basket. Here's Davis now. Hazonia's on him. Gives it right back. Markieff Morris. No. Davis is there. Wrestles the offensive rebound away. A two-handed jam and a foul. Well, no question about that. And the Lakers look so formidable on both sides of the ball. Found their footing after game 1. Hazonia all the way to the finish line. Scored just to be together and be in the bubble. And our colleagues with ESPN, been a lot of fun. Spend time with them too, as C.J. McCollum
just stay at it.
And he's looking for AD, and It's poked away. Good defensive stand by the Blazers. Well, coming to the end of this third quarter, the Blazers making a little bit of a run. Hord's going to put one up. He will. He goes to the bucket and scores. Jalen down 7. They've been able to close the gap. Lakers, remember, at one point led by 14. McCollum drives, hangs, scores.
His game is so smooth. I mean, the way that he handles the pressure, and you can never really force him to get out of sorts. Always staying calm.
Again, Horde on LeBron James. The switch. Davis, wide open 3 is good. Another hit.
But right now, with them trying to stay in the game, see if they go to pick and roll and ball movement. No more hero ball. Get a couple of easy shots unless you're going to CJ.
Here goes McCollum, and he gets the friendly roll. CJ 14 looked like they were going to put this one away. That has not been the case. Blazers hanging in there and a chance to tie it right here. And Simons delivers.
Did you see that? Has only given up 3 second chance points. They need to keep that intensity on the defensive board. Do not give offensive rebounds and easy buckets to Lakers.
LeBron James hits a 3.
Nurkic upset with himself that he missed the easy one. He had Simons wide open behind him, but a good play on his part. Keep shooting that.
They keep Nurkic on LeBron. Now Kuzma with Simons on him. Trying to take him to the paint. Backs him in. Got the mismatch. Turnaround jumper is pure. What a... LeBron James running with Markieff Morris. Danny Green, Dwight Howard, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. They clear it out. LeBron goes strong. LeBron finishes strong.
He noticed it's wide open, and when he attacks, man, this team is tough.
32 for LeBron. Here goes McCollum off the glass. See Blazers. Lakers by a point. Here's Howard now. Caldwell-Pope. McCollum right on him. With every passing minute as this game stays close, the pressure stays on the Lakers. Shot clock to 2. Got to get one up quick. Howard hammers it home. Great. Dwight Howard in double figures. He got 11 points, 6 boards. See if Portland has an answer. Under 7 minutes to go. Trent, 4-3. He's got it. CJ.
And now from this night, you understand when LeBron goes off the game, pressure everyone else because they don't have the ball handlers. When Rondo comes back, yes. But right now, no.
Caldwell-Pope for 3. That's a big answer for the Lakers. McCollum. KCP's done a great job in this series against CJ McCollum, the minutes he's guarded him. Davis, little jab step. Now he'll pull it, and he'll hit it. Anthony. Well, he knows Frank Vogel took Indiana to the playoffs 5 times in his 6 years. First-year coach of the Lakers. Portland with the ball down 5. 5 minutes remaining in regulation here. It has been a surprise effort by the Blazers, shorthanded. Trent Jr. for 3, and he's got another one. Gary Trent Jr. Gary Trent Jr.'s hit 3 threes. He's got 16 tonight. Anthony Davis with LeBron down the corner. Now LeBron with Trent on him. Gets the switch. Davis on the tape. Davis is fouled and one. Very proud franchise. Caruso able to get the steal. Boy, he could see it coming. Now Green leaves it up top. Davis hammers it down. Run. Davis has the last 9. Here's Simons. Can't get it to go. That's a big miss. LeBron James, what a pass. Oh, what a setup for Anthony Davis.
The biggest guy on the floor is one of the quickest and fastest and finishes the break.
James on the take now, hangs, scores. Lakers just dominating the paint in these last few moments here. And just a quick burst, take a 13-point lead. Carmelo Anthony.
LeBron 34 and 10. I mean, when you look the most playoff games with 30 and 10 assists in NBA history, he's already leading to the game plan and fought hard.
Yeah, they competed their tails off tonight. It was fun to watch. As Horde for the Portland Trailblazers. And it is down to 11 teams remaining in the playoff picture. Jared Dudley getting some run tonight. Here, producer Tom Heights, director Andrew Greathouse, and our outstanding TNT crew. And by the way, before we leave the arena tonight, can we just... She is DJ Shauna, and she had this place hopping.
Yeah, and the players over there bobbing their head in the layup line. She's come with R&B, hip-hop, every different style.
All right, that's going to take us to the finish line. Quinn Cook will dribble it out, and the Los Angeles Lakers in 5.